Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The action has already started. Sterling, in it, up for the header, and it's a goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Flamengo take the early advantage. Ronaldo. Flamengo were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Played into the middle. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. Ronaldo. Chip through. Timely intervention. Repelled by the keeper. He's going after it. Sterling absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Flamengo are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Pushes it out wide. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Flamengo grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Gets good distance on it. Played back in. Looks like a good ball through. In come header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It so nearly came off for him.
Ruben Castro certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Out to the left it goes. It's a loose ball. Now the pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alaba. Carlos Bacca. Messi. Bacca goes wide. Towering header! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He heaves it forward. Messi. And it's Sterling. Has a hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Now it's Sterling. And it's Ruben Castro. Keeper's got good distance on that. Alaba. Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Whipped in. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Sterling with a delicate ball. Messi hits it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is extended still further. Messi with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Flamengo take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Gets up to head it! And that'll be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Flamengo very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And the game has already resumed here. Put a stop to that. Back into the middle. Passes it. Goes for it! And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
He's got away. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Keeper goes long. And now they can launch a counter. Sterling. And it's Ruben Castro. He's got it and Messi! She's going for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. That's sprayed out wide. Alaba looking for options. He'll hit it! That tested the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Massive leap! Forward it goes. And the volley. Turns and goes back, and the finish! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Belts one. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Bahia have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, Yeah, it's a case of needs must.
In with a header! Now a chance to break. And that's well defended. And it's Ruben Castro. Plays it out to the flank. Messi. Gets it upfield. And it's Bacca. Looks to slip it through. Sterling! Saved only by poor finishing.
Flamengo know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Hit long and direct. That's a throw. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Lobs it in gently. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Check and claim that. Looks like a good ball through. Carlos Bacca going through. Shoots! Back of the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Flamengo totally rampant here. Out wide to the right. And it's Ruben Castro. Floats one over. Receives it from behind. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up to meet it! It's in! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Flamengo tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. That's put paid to a promising move. And it's Ruben Castro. Big chance! What about it? And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
And that is that. Flamengo, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Flamengo simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Curitiba against Flamengo. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'm going to go for the little wriggler, that is Raheem Sterling.
The shot's on! Curitiba have statistically the worst defence in the league. Forward it goes. And Messi! He's scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Flamengo take the early advantage. Curitiba have failed to conjure a single goal in the last 5 games here in front of their own supporters. Tries to get some whip on it. Goes direct to the front line. And it's Ruben Castro. Driving on now, what can they... Shoots! They've scored! 2 up, 2 easy, how many more to come? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Flamengo have a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now.
Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Tries to get it forward quickly. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Thiago. Curitiba are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Spreads it wide. Look at the defender bombing forward. Oh, that's clever. He's gone for it! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Ruben Castro certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Ruben Castro. Out for a throw. What a throw in. Turns and goes, going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
great lead! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And they are pulling clear here. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Flamengo take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Aimed long and direct. Backer with a delicate ball. Flamengo are in control here on the brink of half-time. Out to the left it goes. And it's Ruben. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Unbelievable.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Flamengo totally rampant here. This could fall anywhere. Coritiba ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Has a swing at it! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Up to meet it! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Flamengo have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all... He's gone for it! And that's past the post.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to. Flamengo are going at it with an extra spring in their step since the break. Maybe it's down to the tee.
Steered out wide. Back up, now the pass. Neatly flicked on. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Flamengo have been mighty impressive in defence just recently. Alaba tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Backer. Another piece of really good defending. Thiago. He's put it on the right now. What's on? He's got away. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Going through. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. Ruben Castro with a shot! He's put it wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Tries to stroke it through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Ruben Castro. Now it's Messi. Looks like a good ball through. Backer's shoots! It's in! This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
3 in the last game, 3 in this one. He is a man on fire. Coritiba, their final change. Flamengo tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Tries a through ball, and the flag has stayed down. Defence has got rid of that.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Forward, what does he try from here? Played out to the wing. Messi, he's left his man. Can he finish? No, it's wide.
Ruben Castro will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. It's a fabulous position. Can he put it away? It's broken loose. Gets up to head it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Forward it goes. It's a throw in. Gets his foot in there. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Ruben Castro. Plays it out to the wing. Gorgeous control there. Looking for a decent ball in. Sterling opts to play it back. Hits one! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Aimed long and direct. Sterling. He'll have a dip! Oh, the ball's come loose. Chooses. Has a hit! Oh, almost a sixth.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Battles to win it back. So what's he planning here? Hoists it high. Played out to the right. Looks to slip it through. Beautifully weighted. Alec. 6. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Sterling hits one! Brilliant from Iago Aspas! A contest no more, it is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Flamengo win on the final day. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning note. Go out on a high.
It is no day for the faint-hearted, the penultimate step on the road to glory. Hello and welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And that gets things running. And it's Ruben Castro. Great challenge. Alaba. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Sterling. Now the pass. Gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Ruben Castro. Looks like a good ball through. And there it is! Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks to slip it through. He'll have a dip! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that's been levered clear. Messi. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's had a go! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Sterling tries his luck. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Carlos Bacca really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Tries a through ball. Sterling. And the shot! There it is! The breakthrough strike!
Flamengo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
It's Bacca! Goal! And they are disappearing out of sight.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Flamengo have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. That hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And the header! Oh, not the best of headers. Forward it goes. Flamengo scoring 2 goals in next to no time to put them in a very comfortable position at 2-0. Tries to stroke it through. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Play, and it is a goal kick. Plays it into the channel. Aimed in toward... Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Alaba, looking up to see who wants it. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Baka passes it through. Tries lifting it over. Looks to... Massive leap! Harmlessly behind. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Ruben Castro. Now it's Baka. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Flamengo are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Aimed long and direct. Baka plays a clever pass. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Steered out wide. Got a sight of goal here. Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the semi-final reaches halfway. How would you review the first half?
Flamengo just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Flamengo in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. Kaka. Well won, that's good play. And it's Ruben Castro. Kaka. Out wide to the right. Looks to clip it forward. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He won't reach that. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Tries to dink. He's gone for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Ruben Castro really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Ruben Castro. Cuts it out. And now they can launch a counter. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a loose ball. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Flamengo seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Kaka. And it's Ruben Castro. Forward it goes. Kaka. Goes down, but nothing given. Plays it out to the wing. Baka looking to get on the end of this. Messi, is it in? Just off target.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Ruben Castro. Now the pass. Sterling, great lead! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Out to the left it goes. And the weighted pass. Sterling looking to get on the end of this. Sterling. Back in once more. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Looks like a good ball through. Sterling. Hits one! Saved only by poor finishing.
Flamengo know they can rely on the counter and they've just expressed a warning.
Gets it back. Almost nothing left on the clock here. They have 1 foot in the final. And it's Ruben Castro. And here's the chance to counter. Ruben Castro. Can he score? He scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Flamengo totally rampant here. Tries a through ball. Aspas. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shapes the shoots. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Flamengo are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
You know, all four sides left at this stage could make a good case to win it, but this team looks like they believe their name is already on it.
More than a clash between clubs, we're dealing here with cultures, traditions, regional pride, football in all its global dimensions. Well, this is it.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end.
He's gone for it! Tremendous from Carlos Bacca!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Flamengo grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
That's not the ball he wanted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Aimed long and direct. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. Messi. Chipped through. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Flamengo take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Looks like a good ball through. Sané. And he's cut it out. Over to the left. Oh, that's a waste. Now it's Sané. He's left his man. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it high. De Bruyne. Messi passes it forward. Passes it through. Bacca looking to get on the end of this. Bacca looking to get on the end of this. Shot at goal! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And it's Sané. De Bruyne going through. And De Bruyne! That has put a stop to that. Timely intervention. Plays a clever pass. Sterling clips one through. Bacca looking to get on the end of this. Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Just brushed off the ball there. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, glorious footwork! Great leap! He's kept it out, just.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Goes for it! And that's off target. Gundogan, out to the left it goes. Hit into the... and a header! Goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with...
Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Whistle goes, we're off and running. Messi spreads it towards the left. He's got away. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Evra put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, sweet feet. Shoots! Laporte goes looking, gets it back. Now it's Aguero. Now the pass. It's a brilliant interception. Flamengo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Laporte. Manchester keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
He's had a go! Oh, taken with style! And they are pulling clear here. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And the shot! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Manchester give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Bacca goes up and over. Looks to bypass the midfield. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Evra with the ball through. And now the breakaway. Now it's Evra. Hits one! Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? It's a loose ball. Sterling. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester, their final change. Header! No, not the best of headers. Aguero. Plays it out to the flank. It's got through. Forward it goes. Hit long and direct. Carlos Bacca. He's having a look round. Fires from distance. He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Played out to the right. Sterling. Fernandinho plays it forward. Tries to dink it in. Oh, good interception. And it's Laporte. Silva. Throw in. Aguero with the cross. Overhit and out of play. Long and high towards the flank. Sterling pumps it into the... Up to meet it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Well, they could break here. David Silva goes looking. Goes long. That intervention was very necessary. Aguero. It's come loose. And there goes the final whistle. Flamengo have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. What a moment this is for all connected with the club. It is a day for pride, a day of glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history. Well, games like this feel like a throwback to the days of the one-club career. Not so much a match, more a celebration of a man who has given so much to this game. For him and his footballing journey, the final whistle here is indeed, sadly, absolutely final. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow.
He's had a shot! An early chance, their first of the game.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Who's he going to play in? Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Tries a through ball. And it's Ruben Castro. Goes for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit. Look, they may have nothing to show for it so far, but this is one determined start.
Rooney. Juan. Now the pass. Sterling. Hits one! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do. And the finish! Carlos back. Another chance! He's scored! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Looks to slip it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Done very well to intervene. Sterling. Messi. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Raphael. Battles to win it back. And it's Ruben Castro. Sterling! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Played out to the right. It's a throw-in. Aimed long and direct. Rooney. Out wide to the right. Messi passes it through. Has a swing at it! It's anyone's ball. In for the follow-up. They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Flamengo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Flamengo take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And back to base. Gets it upfield, cuts it out. Evra plays it forward quickly. Anega. Van der Veer. And that's well defended. Looks like a good ball through. And he should have made it 4.
Flamengo were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Towering header! Sterling turns and goes. He'll have a dip! He's tried one. Racing over the bar.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Pushes it out wide. Looks to slip it through. Hits one! It's broken loose! Rooney. And it's Van der Wiel. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. And we're underway again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Van der Wiel tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Steered out wide. He's left his man, and he's cut it out. Raphael. Out to the left it goes. Back to the keeper and go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Nicely controlled. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets up to head it! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
Looks to clip it forward. Can he score? No mistake! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Flamengo totally rampant here. Tries a through ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, good interception. Raphael. Played out to the wing. What an adventurous run from a defender. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Ball's gone out of play. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
He goes long. Now here's the through ball. Now it's Rooney. Well read, he sorted that out. Evra can hoist it clear. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Can he finish? It's in! And that's it. That was always inevitable. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
And it's Ruben Castro. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. And the weighted pass. But it's Ruben Castro. Iago Aspas could try cutting inside here. He'll hit it. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And the follow-up. Back of the net.
Unbelievable.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit. True finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Flamengo tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly... He's gone for it! The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Out towards the flank. Whipped in. Shoots! Sticks it away! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Flamengo totally rampant here. Now the pass. And he's onside. He's got away. Massive leap! And the chance goes to waste. Aspas passes it through. Great leap! Goalkeeper's ball. And that's it. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided, and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.